Panthers.
Well, they're doing a good job of showing the option and that, taking advantage of Lakeview reacting to it.
Number 9, Diego Ramos with the extra point, and it is good. So 7-0 lead for Fort Stockton. And we'll go to commercial. You are watching San Angelo Lakeview Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.99% APR for 72 months, or save $5,000.
And we are back with a Schurz Landscaping kickoff, and this time Fort Stockton will boot it to the end zone, and that'll go down as a touchback. Well, partner, we were already talking about with the last drive on the Panthers, just an excellent job running the ball and just driving it down the field.
They did a good job of using the option and making it look like they were going to hand off to the running back, but the quarterback 2-3 times took it down the middle, and he found the hole. 25-yard touchdown run, something like that?
Yeah, 22 yards officially. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. There's just so much gap in the middle there. And it looked like they were just designed blocking just to run up the gut, and it worked out perfectly. So the Chiefs have to respond here, down 7. Take score, bud. Alviso in the pistol, looking to pass, and the ball's on the ground. It's a fumble, and Alviso will fall on it. It looks like he may have lost it. And officially, the Chiefs do fall on it. A bad snap results in a loss of 15 yards. The Chiefs will be now at the 2nd and 25. Because we'll hear on the Postal Annex replay, just a bad snap. I'm not sure what happened overall, but yeah, the ball's on the ground. Alviso kind of forgot that, hey, you don't get that ball. And he actually loses it, and one of the big men who came back for it was able to finally recover it. But here we go, 2nd and 25. A long way to go as we are now at 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Alviso in the pistol. And he's going to throw this one right, and that'll be incomplete. It's short, intended for Braylon White. Just at his feet, but you put your hands on it, you got to be able to grab that.
Yeah, it seemed like a wounded duck coming out of his arm in that pass. But hopefully you were hoping that our receiver could have caught it, but he couldn't.
Yeah, you just couldn't get it done there. And here we go. It'll be 3rd and long, very long. So I just see maybe a conservative play call here. Or who knows, maybe the Chiefs get something happening. Alviso to pass, pressure coming, but a screen pass developed, and that's going to be good for a gain of a little bit. But they don't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. Number 12, Isaiah Rios gets the screen. He'll take it to the 20-yard line where number, I believe it was 50 or 15. There he is. Yeah. I was trying to find him for a second. Angel Mendoza there with the tackle. So at the 21-yard line, the punt team is on the field for the Chiefs. Rios back to send this one away. And that was a pretty solid snap, and that one is away, but not very far. And it's going to be caught at the 15. Number 23 will be taken down
51.
By number 51. Looks to be the long snapper there, Connor Williams. And that's where the Panthers will take over.
Nice job by Connor Williams.
Indeed. Hey, fans, check out why First Community is the #1 local auto lender. With great rates on new, used, and refinance autos and a variety of payment options, they can help make your payment in your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online at 1cfcu.org or give them a call at 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. So the Panthers take over with a minute and 4 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. And 4 receivers set. Diaz will just hand this one up the middle, and my goodness, the the Panthers O-line just having their way with this Chiefs front seven. And that'll be up the middle for gain of a few.
5, tackled by number 8.
Yep, number 8, and on the stop, Isaac Monreal. Getting the carry there was number 30, Jeremiah Gonzalez.
A lot of traffic in front of him.
A lot of traffic indeed. This will be second and about 5. And Diaz looking to pass. Screen at the top of the screen there, and it's caught by number 30, and he'll get about a yard.
14.
14. Braylon White in on the stop. That was number 30, Jeremiah Gonzalez, in on the screen, getting about a yard total.
Good pursuit by the Chiefs as they got there pretty quick.
Very much so. This will be third down, so another test. But it looks like the Panthers are going to let this clock run to the end. We are done with 1 quarter here in San Angelo Stadium. And the Chiefs trail the Panthers 7-0. You are watching Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.99% APR for 72 months, or save $5,000. This Tacoma is just $36,538 and 4.75% for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
Friendship being
Welcome back to Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It'll be third and 5 for the Panthers here. A big down, as my partner just mentioned prior to us coming back from break. Play clock is at 10. Diaz in the gun. This will be another quarterback run up the middle, and he is hit initially, but it looks like he will get the first down. They're calling him down at the 37-yard line, and that will move the chains. A gain of 6. It was needed 5 yards. He got 6.
Well, the D-line kind of saw it coming, and they were really close, but just the momentum of the quarterback, took them forward just enough for the first down.
Very much so, but here we go. No huddle officially for the Panthers. Just working quick, looking to the sideline for the play call. Prior to the second quarter starting, looked like the Chiefs honored some first responders out there. So hopefully the Chiefs can stand up and step up a little bit more here, as our first responders do. And it looks like a handoff up the middle to number 0.
Number 50 on the tackle, I believe.
Yeah, Nick Almendarez with the carry, number 51, you said?
50.
50. Joaquin Aguilera. My apologies. Some of these names, of course, some of these players weren't on the roster last year, so I'm learning as I go, folks. Don't you worry. But most of the names, I got you. 4 receiver set for the Panthers. It'll be second down and short. Hand off to number 0. Excellent job by the Chiefs. So we're finding success, partner, here. The Chiefs, when the Panthers go east to west, the Chiefs are able to get there. It's up the middle where we're seeing Lakeview have problems.
Number 8 again on the tackle.
Yeah, Isaac Monreal, the senior interior linebacker there, shown on the Postal NX 0 with the carry on that as well. Almendarez. So here we go. Third down and 5 once again. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to the quarterback option.
Exactly.
Just that you've had so much success. They got to. The Chiefs have to stop it for you to change it up. And no, this will be pass left and down to number 0. And he is lit up. My goodness, number 24, Abram Rivera. Just absolutely laying the boom and stopping that receiver from getting anything. Excellent job there on the coverage and just making the initial contact. That was number 0 making the catch, Almendarez. And that's going to be 4th down, and the Panthers offense stay on the field. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that would just try to get a couple more yards to make this more manageable. But here we go. A big-time bend but don't break for the Chiefs. Can they do it? Play clock is at 6, now at 5. Panthers got to hurry up here, or else they're going to have to call a timeout. Will they burn this? No, Diaz barely gets a playoff. Play action, Diaz looking to pass. Left, and it's incomplete. He was looking for number 23, Nicky Sateo, and an excellent job. The Chiefs defense stands.
Well, everything was covered, so kind of funny that the quarterback went that way, but he had nowhere else to go.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was a slow play action. Looks like they're trying to get Diaz just to hide it and throw it, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. So the Chiefs offense take over, down by 7. 9:23 to go here in the second quarter. Alviso will remain in the pistol. 4 receivers on each side. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an all-senior starting wide receiver core. In motion is Whitfield, and he's looking to pass, and he finds Rios. And he will get a good bit of yardage there.
7 yards.
Yeah, about 6-7 yards. So probably one of the biggest positive plays for the Chiefs today.
It looked like a misplay. Like
honestly,
went the wrong way, and
that's what it looks like. It was a toss to Rios.
Still managed to get 7 yards.
Yeah, it looked like Alviso turned the wrong way. As you saw in the Postal Annex instant replay, Alviso turned the wrong way, but it worked out. Rios able to get 5 yards. It'll be second down at the 41-yard line. Pass right is complete to White, and that's a first down and more. Taken down at the 46-yard line. So Braylon White able to make it happen.
Tackled by number 12.
Yep, number 12 with the stop, Alonzo Urias. And no huddle, go the Chiefs. Pass right side is play action was complete to the right side, and that's complete to number 1, DJ Munoz. And here we go, the Chiefs going no huddle, keeping the Panthers on their heels. They find success. That was a gain of 5. This will be 2nd and 5. Pistol set once again. This will be play action. Alviso trying to run, and he's able to get a little bit there. 7, making a man miss, and there he goes. First down and more at the 39-yard line. Alviso, a broken play, is able to make something happen, and the Chiefs continue no huddle, keeping the pressure on the Panthers. Here we go with the Postal Annex instant replay. I mean, look at that. There were just 2, 3, 4, 5 different Panthers there. And Alviso sneaks out of it and gets a first down to the 39-yard line.
Awesome job.
And we see timeout.
They call timeout, looks like.
It actually looks like it might have been, it's an injury timeout for the Panthers. A Panther player is down. We'll get you his number here in just a little bit, but we'll step aside. You're watching Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
At Texas Bank.
Welcome back to Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. The Chiefs have the Panthers defense on their heels. This will be a first down pass by Alviso, left side, and he just overthrows his man. Intended for number 21, Concho Johnson. We did leave off on an injury for Ford Stockton. The player who left the field, Israel Tercetto, was able to walk on his own power. Of course, the training staff there with him to take him back to the sideline. But it was about 15 seconds, players on the ground, and is able to get up and walk under his own power. 8 minutes and 9 seconds to go here. Second down and 10. And we see Alviso in the gun, looking to pass. He has a man. That's complete to number 1. And he'll be down. Munoz down after about a gain of, they'll call it 4. Or no, excuse me, they'll call it 2 officially. They're on the Postal Annex. This is a replay. Only getting 2 yards. This will be 3rd and 8 at the 36-yard line. So the Chiefs knocking on the door of the red zone. Can they get there? 4 receivers spread out in the pistol. Panthers send 5. Pressure coming. Dump off screen pass is complete. First down to Moore and off to the race he goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs! Isaiah Rios takes the screen pass and he does the rest for the first touchdown, Alpha Paving touchdown for the Chiefs in 2025.
Well, it looks like they caught him on the blitz and just the right play, just the right call for that play, the defensive play that Fort Stockton was running. And he just walked into the end zone, seemed like.
The field goal unit, of course, out there for the extra point. And, of course, that is Rios, who just scored, so now has to take the kickoff here. And we do see a late jump, and the extra point is blocked. It's recovered by the Panthers. They're going to try to return this, and it will not work as number 15 is tackler now, Christian Esparza, and we do see a flag come out. A late penalty. This may go against Fort Stockton. Number 5, who was able to recover the block, Anthony Cortez. We may see an unsportsmanlike, and we're waiting for the official word here for our first Oliva Roofing and Solar penalty. Looking at the field, we're seeing what happens. We see the Chiefs kind of standing around. I guess coaching staff trying to figure out who this is against. I would not be surprised it's against Fort Stockton. A little bit of jabbering happening after the blocked kick. Potential offside there too. There was a bit of a jump there. But as we wait for the official here, this will be a dead ball and personal foul towards Fort Stockton. So unsure of the number. I would not be surprised if it was 5. It was definitely a lot of extracurricular after the play. But we will look at the Postal Annex instant replay of that Alpha Paving touchdown here in just a moment. I mean, partner, you tell me.
Look at that.
I mean, you called it the blitz.
So, yeah, it wasn't a blitz, but it was. They started coming and it just kind of opened everything up, and it was a perfect play for that defense at that moment.
Excellent job by Alviso, maintaining patience and presence, and great job by Rios to sell the block and able just to turn around and take it and do the rest himself.
No, perfectly run play.
No, yeah, excellent job. Officially 22 yards for the score. So both teams having 22-yard touchdowns. Of course, Alviso, both quarterbacks, Alviso getting his through the air, and Diaz getting his on the ground for Fort Stockton. This will be a 7-6 ball game. Yeah, we will keep it here as it looks like the officials are trying to get the return team set. So, yeah, this is a personal foul against Fort Stockton.
Kickoff from the 45.
Yeah, so the Schurz landscape will be a kickoff on the Panther 45-yard line. And why not? If you're the Chiefs, why not just short it?
Kick?
Yeah, you need 10 yards, right? I mean, why not? You have a whole body of guys right there, 10 guys. Rios has been just a kicking specialist for the Chiefs the last
He's a soccer
years.
player. He can do things.
And it looks like Fort Stockton is actually waiting for it. But there we go. The Chiefs will spread this one out. And we're seeing 3 men in the middle there, but a bunch of guys on each side of the hash lines. I would not be surprised if this is a kick. We see 12, 7, and 3 all there. So this will be an onside kick to 12, but it'll be recovered by number 15, Angelo Mendoza. Number 12, of course, Rios being the one with the foot. And, of course, I mean, partner, there's no surprise there. It makes all the sense.
Sure,
you're in their territory. There's no reason to boot this for a touchback. Why not take the chance?
It just didn't go. It just didn't bounce the right way for us. You know, didn't give the offensive team a bad bounce. They recovered it.
As the Panthers offense takes the field, 7:28 to go here in the second quarter. Diaz in the gun, 2 running backs, and we've seen this look be effective for Fort Stockton. 1st and 10, handoff.
Same play.
And actually, no, here we go. I'm not sure this is a botched play, but a bunch of Chiefs there to make the stop. I see a bunch of big boys up in the front. It looks to be 78 James Hageda. And then see also, pretty sure number 58.
58,
yeah. Or number 55. And there's a bunch of guys up there.
It was the same play that he ran for a touchdown.
A lot of boys in the trenches getting in there doing the job.
Yeah, no, it was just nowhere to go.
Indeed. Here we go. Second, and officially Diaz lost 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. as we see 4 receivers. Diaz in the gun, number 0 on his right hip. Almendarez on his left hip now. And this will be a handoff. And no fumble! Diaz fumbles the football! But he does recover himself at the 30-yard line, so he'll lose an additional yard. So here in the Postal Annex instant replay, just trying to give it a 0. He tried to take it at the last second, but he loses it. But lucky for Diaz, able to recover. And here we go, 3rd and 13.
Big third down play.
Big third down play. I'm not sure if Fort Stockton has anything for this. I mean, of course, all teams are trying to, but the long way to go here. They got to get to the Chiefs, or excuse me, to the Panthers' 43-yard line to move the chains. 6:09 to go and counting here in the second quarter. In the first half, Diaz in the gun. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. One-on-one coverage at the bottom. Swing play to the left is complete to number 11. He's able to make a few guys miss.
He's short.
He is indeed short, but that makes that 4th down a lot more manageable.
Number 24 with the tackle.
Yep, 24. Abram Rivera in on the stop, and it looks like, yep, he hit number 0. Almendarez out of the backfield. And here we go. Panthers are going for it on 4th down. 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. They got to make movement over, and this is very much manageable. They got to, I would not be surprised if it's a quarterback run here. Diaz in the gun, Fort Stockton, and they will use a timeout. The first one used of the game. I mean, partner, big 4th down here. What are you calling if you're the Fort Stockton Panthers?
I would do something probably with their quarterback again, either a fake dive and, option play. Take the chance. I mean, Lakeview can blow it up. They can blow it up if all indications like happened last time.
No, very much so.
They got nothing to lose by going for it other than the ball.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, and you have to have you got to find a reliable source within the Fort Stockton offense. Right now it's been their quarterback, Diaz. But hey, folks, speaking of reliability, we want to let you know that you're in the market for a new car, truck. Go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road or Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. So here we go, as the Chiefs are pretty much on the field. They're on their own side of the hash marks. But we do see the Fort Stockton Panthers trying to make things happen. The refs urging the teams back on the field. A big 4th down. And the Chiefs are able to make the stop. They are in Panther territory. No man's land, as I've seen kind of in college football, in a way where, you may not be off scores, not far enough for a field goal, but maybe they don't have a reliable punting game. So maybe that's why we're going here.
Exactly.
4th and 2. Trios at the bottom of your screen. Diaz in the gun. Handoff, and it's Diaz once again. And he has to get his feet taken out from under him.
15.
15 in on the stop. Christian Espada he's a little shake it up, a little slow to get up. But hey, there you go, partner. You called it. Diaz doing what's the most reliable. And there's actually a Panther down, and that actually might be Diaz.
Is that the quarterback?
It might be Diaz. So, folks, with the injured player on the ground, we're going to go to commercial. You are watching Central's in Abilene. Yeah. You are watching Lakeview football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Credit Union.
At Texas Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Our roots are our customers, the lifeblood of our business. We're more than just a bank. We're your trusted financial partner, committed to building lasting connections and providing personalized service that exceeds your expectations. From helping you achieve your financial goals to supporting you through life's changes, we're here for you every step of the way. Experience the difference of banking with people who truly care.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Welcome back to Chiefs football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Here is that play where Diaz, the quarterback for Fort Stockton, went down. It was just a simple quarterback keeper and one of those classic helmet, shoulder pad to the leg. Diaz remained on the ground a little bit more. You saw Esparza, who made the hit, was a little shaken up. He was able to get off the field on his own power. Diaz did walk off on his own. But in at quarterback, number 0, Nick Almendarez, their running back, is taking snaps here on this first down carry. Handoff up the middle. Goes to number 30, Jeremiah Gonzalez.
Plethora of Chiefs there.
Plethora, a swarm, a lot of Chiefs there making the stop.
It's about the whole front 7, just about.
Yep, and it looks to be number 58 in making the first contact, Damian Lura, excuse me. The Hispanic in me is fighting with the white me, trying to figure out how to say these names properly.
I understand.
2nd and 10. This will be a handoff to number 30 once again. And my goodness, the Chiefs are able to make the stop. Number 14 in on the stop there. Braylon White doing big things. And once again, east to west, the Chiefs are making the plays. But hey, the first guy to make contact, it was one of the linemen. I want to show him some love. It looked to be a 50 number.
51 maybe?
Maybe 51. That's the case. Connor Williams. Yeah, it actually could be 51. He's here on the edge here. But here we go. 3rd and long. Officially losing a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and 12 officially.
He's playing a good game.
And Fort Stockton's having trouble with this gameplay. We might see a second timeout utilized by the Panthers as the play clock reaches 3. And yeah, it looks like here we go. They call a timeout. So, timeout on the field. You know, partner, we're going to keep it here. A lot of things here, a lot of things working. 3:44 to go here in this first half. I mean, the Chiefs, as we mentioned, if it's anything up the middle, there's some trouble. But my goodness, if Fort Stockton goes left to right, they are there to make it happen. What do you think that's more testament to? The D-line needing to improve, or is that just a great job by the secondary able to be just that they're that good right now?
No, I think the secondary is plugging in right away. And of course, with their quarterback out right now, we don't know how much of a threat that they are in that option run anymore.
Diaz out. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, obviously you see a 7-6 game. Jerry Diaz takes a 22-yard read option to the house on Fort Stockton's second drive of the game. And then we had a touchdown pass from Alviso to running back Rios. Screen pass on 3rd down, able to take it to 22 yards himself. But Diaz left the game with an injury after a 3rd down on this drive. So 3rd and 12. Here we go, folks. Almendarez in the gun, number 0, the backup quarterback, also a running back. This is a quarterback keeper at the middle, and the Chiefs able to make the stop. But hey, and we see some extracurriculars, some back and forth there. We see tempers are flaring on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, these two teams were going at it last year as well. Just a lot of back and forth, just some bad blood dating back to at least last year between the Chiefs and the Panthers. We already saw one personal foul penalty earlier in the first quarter. As we see that Postal Annex instant replay, it looks to be number 60, and for the Fort Stockton, number 24 for the Chiefs, going a little jawing back and forth there. But here we go. It looks to be a punt unit for the Panthers. And back to receive is Braylon White, number 14. And the punt, and we see, a stoppage. And it looks like Panthers called yet another timeout. In fact, yes, they did. The Panthers have just used their 3rd timeout of the half. With 3 minutes to go.
They had a late guy come in really late, so I guess he had to call the timeout so they wouldn't get a penalty.
It could be the fact of things, but nonetheless, their last timeout, they were at 0. The Chiefs have all 3 timeouts. Well, so here we go, partner. My question to you: 3 minutes, 3 timeouts. What's your little mini game plan, your scheme for the offense, assuming this goes as expected?
Right. We just need, as long as we get the ball back, then anything can happen. We can, take a good drive with 3 timeouts and move the ball up, and either set up for a field goal or take it all the way in. We got plenty of time.
And the punt does get away. Braylon White is still back to the receiver. He's going to let this bounce, and it'll take a beautiful Panther bounce. My goodness, and it'll be downed at the 3-yard line. I mean, look, these kicks do not look very good coming off the foot, but they are taking much good Panther bounces. So, if the Chiefs want to score before the end of this half, they got to do it driving 97 yards.
Right. It looked like Brethren wanted to get it, but then he saw it bounce at the 20, didn't think it was, and kind of slowed down, but then it just kept rolling. I wonder if, he's probably having second thoughts about that. But
I would assume he is, but you got to imagine the frustration from the Chiefs coaching staff. Was like, hey, man, look, there's nobody there to hit you. Make it happen. But here we go. Pistol set. Alviso in the gun. He actually dropped the snap, but he will run it himself, and he'll gain about 2 yards officially.
Tackled by 20, and also number
20 in on the stop, Adrian Ramirez.
55, I guess, 55.
We're looking at the Postal MX instant replay. I think Alviso dropped the snap, and it bounced right back to him. So from the end zone, he's able to get to the 4, so officially a yard gained. 2nd and 9. Once again, snap, handoff, left side, makes the man miss, in the open field, needs a block. He gets it, and he runs out of bounds. Isaiah Rios able to make a big gap for the Chiefs, and my goodness, he only had one man to miss, and unfortunately that block just pushed him out of bounds. And Fort Stockton player on the ground. And it looks like the Chiefs are going to let this injury timeout occur. A man down, number 4, Fabian Ramirez, in on the field, and he's officially down. But I mean, partner, I'm not going to speculate, but you got to wonder what's going on there. If there wasn't, we saw as Ford immediately walks off. So he was down, he was on a knee, he officially got on his body, and he got back up in a split second. So now you got to wonder. We've seen, I'm sure you may have seen the headlines, and those at home may know what I'm talking about. We've seen the headlines of, and that, of course, I'm not going to accuse the young man. I'm sure maybe he just feels out of breath. Of course, as a man who dealt with asthma in his young life, I definitely know the feeling, if that's the case. But we'll come back to that topic here in a second. 2:27 to go. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Alviso looking to pass, hesitating, and he's going to throw it now, and he's complete to number 2, Christopher Rodella, and he will be down. And again, more jabbering, extracurriculars, but yet no flag yet. They're letting this run. The clock will continue running as he's inbounds. Look at the Postal Annex instant replay. Just excellent job by number 2, able to collect the pass and turn up field for sliding down. He's officially down at the 33-yard line. Another pitch to Rios, and outside, and he will be tackled out of bounds. Number 15 in on the stop, Angel Mendoza. Look at this replay.
Quick hidden plays is what he's running right now.
Yeah, no, it's
direction and everything.
Indeed. Just an excellent job by Rios getting to the outside. And here we go. I mean, we're going to continue on. He is out of bounds there, so 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go.
Plenty of time
to go. Chiefs have all three timeouts. Alviso in the gun. Here comes some pressure from the Panthers. A deep shot left side. Incomplete. I mean, there's hands both ways here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what they're seeing. Number 9 in on the coverage, Diego Ramos. And, I mean, that's the 3rd time the Chiefs have tried this fader out. And the 3rd time that the corner is holding on to a man's arm. I don't know what you want to do here. And it looks like we have our first timeout called by the Chiefs. Unless the high school adapted the 2-minute timeout, which I'm unaware of.
No, that's close. But, sometimes, referees are going to sometimes give you the benefit of the doubt, even though, we would have liked the call. But you kind of have a little leeway to make some contact, or as long as it's not impeding the play. But.
Yeah. Going back to our earlier topic, partner, we saw it's an epidemic in the college game where we see players, when teams don't have timeouts, they want to burn their timeout, they're telling players to get down.
Right, get down and get the stoppage.
Get that stoppage. But
slow the game down or something.
It's not a good look. It's hard. I would not be surprised to see if some Lakeview faithful is thinking that Fort Stockton maybe trying to do some of those things.
Sure,
but of course,
every
again,
team will get accused of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. But here we go, 3rd and short. Rios with the handoff, and he's going to get out of bounds. And a first down and more. I thought he was going to go out of bounds, but he turned upfield on the sideline. Officially down on the Fort Stockton 42-yard line, and we see a flag. A flag is thrown, and this may just send the Chiefs back.
He was tackled way out of bounds. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not too sure. We're looking for the white hat. I mean, the Chiefs are moving backwards, so I would not be surprised. But we may see this against the Fort Stockton. And here we go. Ref trying to collect his flag. I think the man wearing the white hat is trying to get a number. But dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. It looks like we have offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct. We don't have the numbers, unfortunately. We don't have the ref mic connected. Oh, no. This is against the Chiefs. Okay.
The play counted, but after the play.
Yeah, so after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Chiefs, so they just got pushed all the way back to their own 43-yard line.
But 1st and 10, though.
It will be first down. So a minute 49 to go. They still have all 3 timeouts, able to move down the field. Maybe the high school did adapt the 2-minute timeout. I'm not too sure. But here we go. Pistol set. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Alviso looking to pass. He has it over the middle. That's caught. Braylon White. First down. And across the 45-yard line. He's officially down at the 43. Here we go in the Postal Annex. Instant replay. I mean, just an excellent post route by White. And here we go. No huddle for the Chiefs. Alviso looking to pass. He's going to throw it short. Has a man. That's complete. And he's still fighting. That young man is still fighting forward.
He made it all the way out of bounds.
Rodella. And he may, yeah, that is number 2, Christopher Rodella, and he's knocked out of bounds. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on. We have a flag on the field and a personal foul against the Panthers. So unsure how this affects the play. I believe this would be an after the play, move forward type of deal.
Maybe a face mask.
And it is.
Tackled him or something.
Oh, it's roughing the passer against Fort Stockton. And it looks like the Chiefs are going to take the penalty. Actually, this may be 15 yards.
The 15 on top of the play.
On top of the play. So that pass to Rodella stands. And now it'll be 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. A minute 20 to go. Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts. So, I mean, a lot of things that happen here for Lakeview, folks. Stick around. This game's just getting started if you think it's over yet. Of course, 7-6 ball game, who knows. Anyway, Alviso, handoff up the middle. Rios fighting forward, and he'll be down at about the 20-yard line. A gain of 2.
Bunch of Panthers on the play there. 22,
a pack of Panthers.
4, 6.
And here we go for the first time this season. The Chiefs, or in fact any team in this game, are in the Angelo MRI red zone. And we do have a timeout on the field. This will be the first one for Lakeview. Indeed, it is. So we'll step aside. You're watching Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Save thousands during the summer sales drive going on now at Mitchell Buick GMC. Drive a new 2025 Buick Enclave and you could save $4,000. More huge savings. Get this rugged GMC Terrain for only $30,999. You can save $10,000 on a new 2025 Sierra. That's right, you can save $10,000 on this 2025 Sierra. Save thousands during the summer sales drive at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to Chiefs football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We had our first timeout utilized by the Chiefs. They have 2 remaining, a minute and 10 to go here in the first half. The Chiefs are in the Angelo MRI red zone for the first time this season. And in a 7-6 ball game, the Chiefs, the Panthers will receive the second half kickoff. So it's important for the Chiefs to get some points on the board here. Alviso in the pistol. 4 receivers, and here comes some pressure. A deep shot left side. Kai! Touchdown! Chiefs! Braylon White takes the snag and does it himself. A big-time pitch and catch. Alviso to White. And the Chiefs take their first lead here in the 2025 season. The Alpha Paving touchdown to Braylon White. Here, for the extra point, this will be Rios taking the kicks as he has all last season and will this season. We'll get you that replay here just after this. But a big-time touchdown for the Chiefs.
Just a beautiful isolation with our main receiver, and he makes another great catch. He's done it all throughout his career.
And it looks like the Chiefs are going to go for 2, make this a 7-point ball game. 1:04 to go here, and here we go, timeout. We saw head coach Hector Guevara sprinting down from the 20-yard line to get the side judge's attention. And we'll have a timeout here, and we're going to keep it here. We got to talk about this, partner. I want to see that replay, the Postgame instant replay. I mean, look, Panthers send pressure. That's 5 guys coming. Alviso just trusting his receivers. Braylon White taking the snag, and just excellent ball placement for Alviso, getting it to only where Braylon White could catch it.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the game plan, is try to isolate Braylon White, try to get him the ball as many times as possible. He usually can do magic when that happens.
And here we go, 2-point conversion imminent for the Chiefs. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. It looks to be like a Maryland I formation out of the pistol. Alviso in the gun. And, oh my goodness, broken play here. Pass to the right side is complete, and he gets in. It's good. An excellent job by the Chiefs to draw the Panthers offside, make it a free play. And what a pitch and catch. Nobody was ready for it.
I thought we jumped.
I thought it was, and it was. It's Braylon White once again taking the out route. What an excellent pitch and catch. Here on the Post-Atlantic's instant replay. As we see Alviso taking the snap, and it was a free play, and he threw it out there, and it's Braylon White just on the out route. Braylon White never gave up the play, no whistle. We teach us at a young age, play through the whistle.
And he has a tremendous composure as to where he puts his feet and how to move and not fall backwards.
Yeah, no, just an excellent job altogether. It is 14-7, Chiefs in the lead of the Panthers. Having a little technical difficulties with the scorebook, folks. It'll be updated hopefully soon. But with 1:04 to go, the Chiefs have their first lead of the game and now lead Fort Stockton by 7 points.
And that was a long touchdown drive. Started
at the 3-yard line, 97. In fact, you could call that the Chiefs just drove it 113 yards, because they got put back 14, 15 yards back for the unsportsmanlike, and they did everything. Just an excellent altogether job by the Chiefs offense. Here for the Schurz Landscaping Company kickoff, and it is just going to take it to the end zone, and it'll be down for a touchback. Oh my goodness, extracurricular on the field, and here's another flag. Another flag on the field, and involved was number 12, Isaiah Rios.
And number 3, I thought, for us.
Essentially the number 12 was for us.
Okay.
If it was number 3 for Fort Stockton, Christian Bislar. Little back-to-back, just extracurricular. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been some tension since at least last year. We had multiple unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on both sides last year. And yeah, this would be another unsportsmanlike for number 3. Oh, so it was number 3. My apologies. Nicholas Leyva. My apologies. Isaiah Rios. That was number 3, Nicholas Leyva, and getting penalized for the unsportsmanlike. And that'll be 15 yards at the end of the kick. So what was once the 25-yard line
about the 40, yeah,
will be the 40. And that's where the Panthers offense will take over here with 1:04 to go. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great ball game in our hands. We actually had about a 45-minute delay at the start of this game. That's why we're barely almost at the half. So at the half, folks, we'll be talking to y'all about this game and then, of course, scores around the Concho Valley. And here we go. The Chiefs will utilize their final timeout of the half. So, no more timeouts. In fact, partner, I don't know about you. I feel like just these last 3 in-game minutes have taken the entirety of the first quarter.
It's taking a while.
It's
a lot of whistles.
A lot of whistles, a lot of flags, a lot of timeouts. But yeah, no, this gives us a chance to talk to you about what we're going to do at the break. Of course, as always, we'll give the band their time to shine. As, of course, my siblings being band kids themselves, will give the band their time to shine. We'll see both schools doing their, at least the first version of their marching performances. And, of course, we'll keep it here, keep the mic on so you can be able to listen to them and watch them do their thing. And whenever we come back on the air, we will be providing a little insight on this game in the first half, and of course talking about some of the scores around the league, most importantly the scores that we picked on our Concho Sports Insider show on Thursday evening. But we'll get to that when we get there. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line after the unsportsmanlike conduct against the Chiefs. And here we go, false start against Fort Stockton. That left guard, my man moved a little too quickly.
Looked like it was going to be some kind of sweep or something.
No, that's exactly what this was. I wouldn't be surprised. This was a carry, the quarterback up the middle following that pull guard. That left guard was moving the pull, and the Fort Stockton shut their hand a little too early. So now 1st and 15 at the 35-yard line. Still a minute and 4 seconds to go here. It's been a minute and 4 seconds for the last 10 real minutes. But here we go.
There he is.
Up the middle, and it's Diaz. He's back in the ballgame, and he has a first down and more. And he is down at the 45-yard line. Jerry Diaz checks back in the ballgame for the Panthers, and he takes this to the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
I think that was number 0, was it? Running?
No, that's 11. Oh, no, is it?
0.
Oh, it is 0. My apologies. I thought Diaz was back in the game. It is number 11. So, or excuse me, number 0. I thought 11 was back in the ball game. It is number 0.
Nick Armendariz.
Yes, Almendarez making that carry. So, and I believe that was him just there once again. For a gain of 7. And
penalty now?
I'm not too sure. We have a stoppage. There's no
yellow flag.
There is no flag.
No.
Do you see a flag? Yeah.
Something.
Oh, here we go. The ref.
Yellow. Yeah. Yellow flag. He just picked it up.
Here we go. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And again on the Chiefs. 75. Jay Roman. So that's the 3rd unsportsmanlike conduct against the Chiefs in the first half. That is not what you want to see if you're a head coach.
No, that's not a good play.
Hector Guevara. Yeah, that's just not good. I mean, the undisciplined there on the Chiefs side, at least in this first half. We've seen a lot of extracurriculars here, but here we go. Another stop clock. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. There's no timeouts, folks. No team has timeouts. I'm not sure.
They're just setting the ball.
We're resetting back to the 31. The ball's been 31 seconds, excuse me. The ball is now at the 24-yard line. Or excuse me, the 23. So here we go, 1st and 10. Almendarez in the gun, looking to pass, and he's looking to pass it deep, and he's looking for the end zone, and it's picked off, going the other way. Number 20.
21.
21, and he has been, and he's going, and he is going to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Chiefs. Number 21, Control Johnson picks it off at the 5-yard line and runs it back 95 yards. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a massive flip of the script. I mean, 3 unsportsmanlike conducts against the Chiefs. I believe we have 1 again, or at least unnecessary roughness against the Panthers. A lot of extracurricular in this game, but on this scoreboard, folks, it is a 20-7 ball game. We have the extra point unit on the field for the Chiefs. It is Diaz. So 10 seconds on the play clock. They just need to get this snap off and get this kick going. And 5 seconds to go. Ball down. It is up, and it is good. So, ladies and gentlemen, 21-7. The Chiefs have a massive lead over the Panthers. I say massive because, ladies and gentlemen, last year was just a 3-point ball game in favor of the Panthers. So the fact that they have a chance to go up 14 going into the half. As you see, the first pass by Almendarez is trying to find his receiver, and Concho Johnson picks it off. You can tell Almendarez isn't a quarterback first. He's a runner. He is a running back on this roster.
So who was the quarterback when the original went down first?
That was number 11, Jerry Diaz.
Right, and that was number 0.
Who was a former quarterback for the Panthers, or former running back for the Panthers last year.
So I was wondering why he was being quarterback if the other one got hurt.
Because, Diaz was hurt, and Almendarez, I guess, as a second string, came in, and that was his first pass attempt, or at least deep shot, for the game, and it was picked off just short And yeah, it's
and Contro's a crack athlete. He can run.
Yeah. So here we go. The refs call on the Chiefs kicking team on the field. 13 seconds to go in the first half. Chiefs have a 14-point lead. A massive lead for Lakeview, and an excellent just flip of what last year's opener was. Constant trailing, constant having to fight back. And here you are, Chiefs, facing adversity, and you're showing, despite the negatives that have shined tonight, you're able to build some positives with it.
I was just about to say that all the adversaries that they've had to face, and they're still coming out on top so far.
And there's a kickoff, and that's going to go through the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. Actually get bounced at about the 1. And here we go again. Another flag, and this time it might be against the Chiefs again. I don't know what's going on here, but I can only imagine the words that are going to be said in that locker room. And this is the 4th unsportsmanlike conduct against the Chiefs. As we await the discussion, we may be trying to get sides of the stories here from both sidelines. Look, it doesn't matter what they're saying to you. You got to be the bigger man. You got to take the higher road. And for the Chiefs, if this is against them once again, that'll be the 4th unsportsmanlike conduct of this game. Now, folks, let me tell you, if this is the 4th one, it'll be 4-0 in terms of that category. But there's been extracurriculars on both sides of the ball, both sides of the field here between Fort Stockton and Lakeview. But unfortunately, just the flags are going against Lakeview as they are the second ones to act. And the flag will be waved off. So avoiding some big yardage given up. So here we go at the 25-yard line. Almendarez with 4 receivers, number 30 in the backfield with him, Jeremiah Gonzalez. And I mean, you got 25, you got 75 yards to get across the field in 13 seconds, and the Panthers will take a knee. And that is how the first half will come to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakeview Chiefs are up 21-7 on the Fort Stockton Panthers. And we're going to take a break right now. You are watching San Angelo Lakeview's Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back after this.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.99% APR for 72 months, or save $5,000. This Tacoma is just $36,538 and 4.75% for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
See friendship being
Vince.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the half with the Lakeview Chiefs leading the Fort Stockton Panthers by a score of 21-7. But we're going to step aside for the half. We'll come back after each band has performed to allow you to enjoy the performance by Lakeview and Fort Stockton. But first, taking the field first, I believe this is the Chiefs band. It looks like it. There's a lot more of them out there. Let me look around here. Yeah, my guess is that this is going to be... Oh, my apologies. I was just corrected. This is going to be Fort Stockton's band first, and then the Chiefs band. Unfortunately, I don't have their full names, but I'll get that to you eventually. Nonetheless, enjoy the show. We'll be back after both bands have done their performances.
Fort Stockton Pride of Peppermint Band presents their 2025 contest show, Breaking Darkness, featuring flute soloist Valeria Proctor and Mariana Sotelo, trumpet soloist Billy Alvarez, and chord soloist Bethany Kincaid. Drum majors, Emilio Guadi, Giselle Solis, and Gabby Pena. You may begin your halftime performance. Pennsylvania band members of the week are Junior flute, Mariana Salcedo. Junior clarinet, Alyssa Ryan. Sophomore saxophone, Sergio Gaetan. Senior trumpet, Billy Alvarez. Junior mellophone, Ali Guerrero. Junior trombone, Paula Villanueva. Junior tuba, Valeria Morales. Junior front ensemble, Soledad Toronto. Junior drumline, Naima Sullivan. Junior color guard, Bethany Kincaid. And drum major, Avril Gladys. Section of the week, the drum majors. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more round of applause for the Fort Stockton High School Private Panthers Band. Go Panthers!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Angelo would like to present the Pride of the North Side, the Lakeview High School Teaching Band, and the Lakeview High School Chief Band. The Teaching Band is Christine Gonzalez, Travis Massachusetts, and Abigail Quintanilla. Color guard instructor is Dylan Atkins. Drum majors are Michael Lozano, Mackenzie Huckabee, and Hannah Davis. The chief band director is Sonia Flores. The 24-25 chief band officers are Captain Jordan Becky, Lieutenant Gabby Hernandez, Mayor Neil Castle, and your social president, Haley Butler. This week's Chief Band of the Week is Desiree Norton. At this time, the Chief Band will perform "You Be Loved." This week's band members of the week are Emiliano Quintana and Natalie Gilman. The section of the week are the clarinet. At this time, please enjoy the teaching band's performance of their 2025 show, Southwest Saga.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Save thousands during the summer sales drive going on now at Mitchell Buick GMC. Drive a new 2025 Buick Enclave and you can save $4,000. More huge savings. Get this rugged GMC Terrain for only $30,999. You can save $10,000 on a new 2025 Sierra. That's right, you can save $10,000 on this 2025 Sierra. Save thousands during the summer sales drive at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You are watching Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Lakeview has a 21-7 lead at the half, partner. And before we get into some of those key takeaways, both teams will now take the field. We have a couple scoring updates for the matchups that matter to Lakeview, and of course some of the area teams we cover here on CSN. First of all, the teams we covered: Wall up 35-zip on Mason in the second quarter, probably nearing the half. Of course, that is at Wall, I believe, this year, as they played at Mason last year. So big start for the year for the Hawks. And, of course, the other game we covered here at CSN, Central on the road to face number 5 Abilene. And it's not going well for Mark Smith's squad. Down 35-7 in the third quarter. Just not a good start. I can only imagine what it could be, maybe some turnovers, unless I'm sure we'll get updates from our Central team on Monday during the Bobcat Insider. And then now looking at some of the teams that we've covered on the Concho Sports Insider Show on Thursday, and of course some of the opponents that the Chiefs will face this year. Starting with an opponent for the Chiefs, Leveland facing Dalhart. The Lobos down 21-7, but the game was suspended, probably due to weather of some sort. Another game suspended, Brownfield down 30-6 against Muleshoe, excuse me, but also that game was suspended.
The panhandle right there.
Yeah, the panhandle, indeed. But looking ahead more, La Mesa, who the Chiefs will see in a few weeks, down 35-27 to Littlefield in the third quarter. And then moving on, Snyder and Pecos, two opponents that the Chiefs will face, tied at 14 at the half. And then Big Spring trailing El Paso Riverside 10-0 in the first. Lago Vista and Burnett's an opponent that the Chiefs will face here in a few weeks, down 6-0 at the half to the Vikings. Moving on to some of the games that we already talked about on Concho Sports Insider. El Dorado, trailing Cristobal El Dorado, as I was leading Cristobal 24-8 at the fourth quarter. San Saba leads Grape Creek 27-6. Sonora putting the business to Miles 40-0 right now in the fourth. And Andrews, the district winning Andrews last year, beating Clint 30-0 in the third. But, partner, of course, that's all fun and dandy, but this game is what matters first, as the Chiefs will kick off to start the second half. A couple big storylines. Obviously, the extracurricular 3 unsportsmanlike flags against the Chiefs, an unnecessary roughness against the Panthers, but the Chiefs are able to lead by 2 touchdowns despite those odds. Why is that the case?
Well, I think we're fortunate that with the interception return for the touchdown, it kind of gives a little big lead. Other than that, it's an even ball game. For Stockton, moved the ball a couple times on us. They just weren't able to score that long drive they had.
And we did see the starting quarterback for the Panthers, as we said, just to watch the Schurz landscaping kickoff to start the second half. The quarterback of the Panthers left the game with an injury, and I think I see him on the field. He is outside the huddle. Jerry Diaz returns to the game, at least initially. He's in the huddle there to start the second half, number 11. He left the game during the second quarter when him and Christian Esparza had a helmet-to-knee type of collision, and, of course, Esparza was slow to get up, but he left under his own power. But here he is. Jerry Diaz, number 11, is back on the field for the Panthers. And here we go, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. In the shotgun, the Panthers' 4 receivers spread out wide. Diaz looking to pass. He's going to chuck this one deep, and it'll be incomplete. Just simply the receiver, intended target, just tripped and fell. Number 23, Nicky Sotelo. Soteo. My apologies. It's actually kind of funny. The ASU had a basketball player with the last name Stiletto, so it's kind of a little trip up on the quick glance. My apologies. But nonetheless, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Now, Fort Stockton did not do that in the first half, just a drop back pass.
I mean, they tried. They tried with on the pick 6. They tried to chuck it on a deep post.
It wasn't this quarterback, though.
That's fair. You're right. But a handoff up the middle is good for about, they'll call it 4 yards officially.
Looks like tackled him by 78.
78 in on the stop.
He's going out right now.
He is going out. James Hageta. And then, of course, on the carry, number 30, Jeremiah Gonzalez. So here we go. 3rd and about 6 at the 29-yard line. I mean, I would not be surprised to see Diaz keep this ball and running up the gut. But here we go. Straight up pass play. Over the middle is... Did he kick that off? I think it was intercepted. We're waiting for the official call. And it is! It is picked off! What an interception. Number 17, Roman Garcia. What an excellent job, able to stay contested with the pass. As you look at the instant replay,
Chad, I'm saying that quarterback didn't run 3 plays like that in the first half. I mean, just kind of drop back, straight dive. He wasn't a threat to run in that second play, and then another straight back.
As you look at the Postal Annex instant replay, I mean, I love that celebration. He saw his guy with the ball just whacked his helmet. You just got to love the brotherhood shown by the Chiefs. But you got to imagine with the 3 unnecessary, unsportsmanlike conducts, they probably got a mouthful from head coach Hector Guevara. And I'll definitely ask him about that on Monday. But 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Alviso looking to pass, and there he goes. Chucking deep, some collision, and incomplete through the hands of the corner. Intended target, I believe it's going to be number 16, Gabriel Alvarez. And he's bringing the ball back. The Chiefs are trying to go quick here. In on the coverage, looks like number 9, Diego Ramos. They have been trying to test that corner, but have not been successful for the most part.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job.
But, of course, this has been the corner that's been a bit handsy with the Chiefs receivers with no flag being called. But, of course, it could be neutral both ways. It has been a couple times. The officials are letting them play. Pass left side is complete. On the post route, that's good to number 3, Nicholas Leyva, and that's going to move the chains down at the 36-yard line. I mean, just a good pitch and catch.
Tackled by number 2, Jordan Oliveira.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. And it looks like we're going to have a Chief player down, unfortunately, and that looks like it might be Alviso. It looks like it is Alviso down. Oh, okay. My apologies. I have been corrected, thankfully. I thought it was Nicholas Leyva down on the ground. So we'll take actually, we were going to leave you, but he's already getting taken off here. So with that being the case, we're just going to keep it here, and we're going to keep this drive going. I got scared for a second there. As Leyva is just going to jog off under his own power, so excellent sight to see. But here we go. I thought we were about to have a repeat of last season where the Chiefs lose their starting quarterback in game 1, and that's not the best look. But here we go. 10:54 to go in the first quarter. The clock is ticking.
Third quarter.
My guy said first? Oh, my goodness. And it's week 1 for everybody. Alviso in the empty gun, trying to get the play call in. 10 seconds on the game clock. And they do get the snap off, looking right, and he's just going to throw it short. And that's complete to Braylon White. And a juke move inside to the 25, and he's down at the 24-yard line. I mean, that was a very much thread in the needle there, partner. That's a first down.
Just a very mature route that Braylon White ran with all the experience that he has and the speed he has. Beautiful play.
As we see no huddle, back to 5 wide receivers wide. Alviso in the gun. Panthers send 3, screen pass right side, jailbreak, it's White, and he's able to push through the initial contact, but he'll only get a few yards. They'll call it 3. I mean, he's between the 22 and 23-yard line. I'm not sure where they're going to mark him.
Yeah, 55, that's what I thought.
55
and 23.
55 in on the stop, Roy Marquez. And it looks like they'll only call it a gain of 2 down at the 22-yard line. So here we go, 5 receiver set. Alviso looking to pass. He's going to roll left. He's forced out of the pocket. He's just trying to chuck it, lead his receiver, but it'll be incomplete. He was trying to get his guy to just keep going to the end zone. It's in for number 16, Gabriel Alvarez, and that's going to be 3rd down.
Now good pressure by Fort Stockton that time.
And, I mean, the Chiefs are just knocking outside the Angelo MRI red zone. They're at the 22, but they need about 8 yards to get a first down, which is officially at the 15. 5 wide receivers once again spreading out this Fort Stockton defense. Alviso looking to pass, pressure coming. Left side is complete. Once again, and he has Alvarez, but he is going to be taken down as the defender holding him by his ankles.
Well, you got to see this. He just threaded the needle there.
That's the second time this drive. We are officially in the Angelo MRI red zone as the Chiefs have first down and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They're good timing routes.
Once again, I mean, it looks like the Chiefs might have found something here, keeping this Fort Stockton defense spread out. 5 wide receivers in the gun, motion from left to right. This will be a handoff, and it looks like it won't be. In fact, he may lose a yard. Trying to see number 4 with the carry, Calvin Whitfield.
Number 8 with the tackle.
Number 8 with the stop, Alan Leyva. So he will lose the yard. Officially, they call it 2. So now at the 15-yard line, 2nd and 12 for the Chiefs in the red zone. They have had perfect success here thus far today. Can they keep it going?
And then because I wasn't supposed to go to games, but I went to games, and then I just
motion right to left, play action. Alviso to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Chiefs.
Number 2 with the touchdown.
Number 2, Christopher Rodella. I mean, he could have thrown either one. There were 2 Chiefs on like back-to-back posts.
They were both open.
They were both open for the Alpha Paving touchdown. And the Chiefs extend their lead to 20. Rios, the kicker, is holder number 15, Christian Esparza. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. So the Chiefs, a 21-point lead. I mean, a little unprecedented for this Chiefs team, as they were hardly ever was able to get 21 points ahead, only a couple times last year, but that doesn't matter. That was 2024. This is 2025. The Chiefs have an efficient offense. I believe scoring about 4 of their 6 drives. Or excuse me, 3 of their 6, because they did have the pick 6. Nonetheless, they're scoring efficiently, being able to utilize, and I think this offense has found the weakness of this Panthers defense. Spread them out, make them have to make decisions, make them guard you. Alviso threw 29 touchdowns last year. He's efficient. He can throw this football. But nonetheless, we are here for the Sheriff's Landscaping kickoff. And while we wait, folks, we want to let you know that you can watch Concho Sports Network games live on the big screen TV. All you have to do is install the CSN Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device just by searching Concho Sports on Roku and Fire TV. We invite you to check it out to get the best viewing experience. Nonetheless, folks, we are here at the ball in the 40, 2 men deep. I would not be surprised if Rio just boosted to the end zone once again.
Make them go all the way.
Make them go all the way. That is right. And here we go. I mean, they're setting up to do it. We'll see what happens here. It's 12-3 and 7. So a bunch of guys. And here we go. Boop. There we go. Rios really putting the foot into that one. And that's going to bring it a touchback out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they like to spar those.
And a little jabbering going back and forth once again. There is no bad blood loss here, folks. It is continuing from the first half. But great job by the Chiefs to show a little discipline there to get off the field. Nonetheless, 8:25 to go in the third quarter. 21-point lead, and out comes the Panther offense. Got to find success on the field and on the offense, but let's see how they do it now.
Well, let's see if their quarterback can be as dangerous as he was in the first quarter.
And this will be a handoff to the left side. That's going to be number 0, who was playing quarterback towards the end of the first half, Nick Almendarez.
That was just a straight dive. No, not even a hint of a possible
straight
chance that the quarterback could take it.
Straight dive for a gain of about 5 yards before a pack of Chiefs able to stop him. Second and 5, my apologies, trying to check on stats and whatnot. Nonetheless, here we go. Handoff left side. That's number 0, Almendarez, with a convoy in the open space across the 50 to the 45-40. Fights off a Chief, and he is brought down at about the 36-yard line. I believe it's going to be Esparza making the stop.
Just a straight...
sweet play, off tackle.
Sweet play, and just
lead blockers
we had
galore.
Someone fall down.
Lead blockers galore.
They got to the edge.
So here we go at the 38-yard line officially. 1st and 10, no huddle go the Panthers, and a handoff dive up the middle. And that's going to be I believe it's a new running back there, number 7, Layden Rivas. That's his first carry of the game.
That was some misdirection there. They had it was just a weird formation, it looked like. Maybe just a split backfield.
And we see Chief trying to get off the field. I'm trying to figure
24.
out. Yeah, 24. He's limping. He's not looking too good. Abram Rivera. But he's able to get off the field in time as the Panthers are trying to make some substitutions. So 2nd and 8.
Trips formation.
Yep, trio at the top of the screen. Running back on Diaz's left hip. I believe that's Almendarez. And it is. He will get the carry, and he is stuffed. My goodness, who was there first? Big man number 51, Connor Williams.
Oh, he's having a big game.
Big game for Connor Williams. We're going to have to highlight that man's name. I think you talk about him with Coach on Monday.
Exactly. Again, I'm kind of paying attention to quarterback, and it doesn't really seem like the first quarter when he was ready to jump into the action. He's not.
Yeah, he might be feeling it, man. He might have that knee wrapped up, something.
Sure.
And late substitution and sweet play left side to 0, Almendarez, and he's in open space, and he is taken down. I mean, big man celebrating. Big man made a tackle, number 70. Yeah, he made the hit.
10 yards down the field, though.
But 10 yards down the field, unfortunately. I mean, hey, great man for big man. Great job by big man to make the pursuit. I'm trying to figure out. I think that's Jamie Salas, number 79.
Is it 70 or 79?
78 maybe? James Hogeda?
That could be. Yeah.
And here we go. Timeout Lakeview. And,
78.
Yeah, 78. Okay, so officially 78 James Hogeda. And this would be a timeout for Fort Stockton. Okay, I thought it was the Chiefs. I saw Chiefs coaches on the field first. But, no, this is a timeout for the Panthers. So maybe some miscommunication by the offense. And, I mean, hey, why not take it? You're at the 21-yard line just outside the Angelo MRI red zone. But here we go. While we wait, folks, you can check out why First Community is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinance autos and a variety of payment options. They can help you make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online at 1cfcu.org or give them a call at 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit.
Let me interject. I think watching for Stockton on this drive, it seems like they're simplifying things because, like I said, the quarterback's not a threat to run like he did in the first quarter, but they're having some success.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm seeing as well. A lot going on,
It
but
could be their O-line is doing better,
Yeah, I mean, that could be the case. The O-line's had success across this game, but here we go. Oh, and he fumbles the ball! It's recovered by the Chiefs! That's a turnover on downs, and that's a big man with ball!
75 again.
75, Jay Roman. He redeems himself just a little bit from the unsportsmanlike in the first half, but it works out as there's a fumble on the handoff. Yeah, simply just lost the ball. Number 30. Jeremiah Gonzalez drops the football, and Jay Roman, big man in the nose tackle, recovers the ball, and the Chiefs offense takeover in the pistol set, 4 receiver set. Alviso is going to turn and hand this one off and trying to get it to number 4, but trying to fight ahead, just can't really do much else. Calvin Whitfield. And we have a big man down, and that's going to be a Chief player, number 60, Sebastian Heredia, is on the ground, and he is not enjoying his time right now. While we wait, folks, we're going to take a break. You're watching Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.99% APR for 72 months, or save $5,000. This Tacoma is just $36,538 and
Welcome back to Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Pass right side for Alviso. He's going deep, trying to find Braylon White, and he got it! What a catch by White! And all the way down at the 38-yard line. Excellent job by Alviso with the pass. Braylon White with the catch. His number 1 target, doing everything necessary. Before we left on break, Sebastian Heredia was on the ground. He did leave the game under his own power as Alviso is down, taking a big sack
55
by number 55. Big sack, and Roy Marquez, just an excellent job. Came in almost all the way untouched.
Some kind of stunt or something.
Yeah, in the ball game, actually, originally it showed here on the 2D that Tyrone Turner was supposed to be the sub, but it looks like Ty Skelton, the right guard, moved the right tackle and just missed his responsibility. Alviso throwing deep once again, double coverage, and just completely overthrew his man. He was looking for Rodella and just couldn't make it happen. Just overthrew his man. I mean, probably worked out for the best. Rodella was double covered by a safety and a corner. So looking at the O-line right now, it looks like just some changes all around. Jay Roman has shifted from left tackle to right guard as Ty Skelton moves to the outside. On the far left there, number 53. Oh, no, Rodello, he's been at left tackle this whole time. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who's all going where.
Yeah.
But some shift on the O-line as Heredia leaves the game. Here we go, the Alviso, 3rd and long. Looking the pass, and I mean, he just may chuck this up. And now he does it for the way, and he's in the open field across the 30 to the 25, and he's knocked down, and that's a first down for the Chiefs.
Well, he does an excellent job of just sitting in, coming to the stop and waiting.
No, I mean, yeah, he does a great job finding the soft spot. Great job by Alviso and White, finding the soft spot in the zone and just making things happen. Braylon White was shown as one of the players to watch for the Chiefs, and for good reason. He has done almost everything for the Chiefs today.
He's showing that he can be, an all-area player type caliber player.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal today.
And keeps this up.
Pistol set, 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Avizo in the gun, looking to pass once again. Pressure coming, and he's going to toss his right. And there's Braylon White across the 20, and he's going to split some defenders. And he is down at about they'll call it the 16. So he's officially in the Angelo MRI red zone, as I still try to figure out what the switches they did on the offensive line. So it looks like Rodello on the left tackle as expected. Aguilar at left guard. Number 50, that is the only sophomore on the team, Joaquin Aguilera. And then here we go. They figured it out.
74 is the right tackle.
Ty Scout, and then 70.
Over 75.
Jay Roman, the backup left tackle at right guard.
There you go.
We figured it out.
Well,
there we go. Alviso looking to pass, has been open on the sprint out, and he's wide open, and he to the end zone. Touchdown! Chiefs!
Number 4.
Number 4, Calvin Whitfield, wide open on the swing route, and he uses his speed and goes to the end zone untouched for the Alpha Paving touchdown. Just an excellent job, pitch and catch. It's typically Rios we see in that spot, but Whitfield's done a great job in that drive. Coaches award him with a chance to score, and he takes advantage.
He's done very well tonight.
Rios back to kick this one in. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. So 35-7, folks. This is, of course, almost matching the biggest lead of the entire 2024 season. I believe it's a little bit more. I believe they need another touchdown to match it. But here we go on the instant replay here. I mean, Avizo gets in trouble quickly. Pocket breaks down, and just great job by Whitfield sneaking out to the left side, and he just takes it himself. Great job, too. That's 16. You got to give the man the credit. Gabriel Alvarez with the block to be able to maintain his guy down there on the field.
And I think showing the depth of the offensive line with all the subs is also.
Yeah, I mean we're seeing a little bit of things break down here and there, but it works out. They're able to make things happen. Avizo has the mobility enough to be able to shift around and do what he has to do. As we see the cheerleaders, and some of y'all be wondering why are they wearing the vests. The Lakeview theme this week was something involving construction. We think it's like building a legacy, or
something like that.
I mean, typically it's like maybe Hammer the Panther or something. I'm not 100% sure. My apologies for that. I gotta find a teacher to ask what are these theme weeks. But here we go for the Sharks landscaping kickoff.
I think I saw it on my feed this week.
Yeah.
Something about, you're right, what you said first.
Like building a legacy or building
construction.
Or like, yeah, that was a construction thing. We're seeing students in bright neon construction helmets, the cheerleaders wearing vests, some other I guess JV guys wearing vests. Nonetheless, this kick is actually going to be received at the 2-yard line. He's going to return this across the 15, and he's going to be down the 23-yard line, and that man has some bright gloves and some bright cleats.
Yeah, some talking going on.
Yeah, a little extracurricular. Once again, bad blood is all
number
around.
3 with the tackle.
Yep, number 3, Nicholas Leyva, and that's going to be number 6, Cedric Lopez on the return. That's the first time I said his name all day, and I should have said it sooner. That man got some bright shoes and some bright gloves. Not entirely sure if that's a personality trait, but let's continue. Let's find out. He has been lining up at receiver all game, so he's definitely been around.
Some coaches won't let people do that.
Reports in the slot. We see kind of a little bit of a dime defense here from the Chiefs.
Yeah, they're doing like a 3 down lineman, 3 linebacker extra.
2:35 to go and counting. Looking to pass left is Diaz is complete to his running back. And we have a Chief down. And it is not a good look. Yeah, trainer sprint on the field to go to him.
30 maybe?
Yeah, I believe that's Oscar Ramos, number 30. He was just rolling around there. Did not look good on the field. He may be cramping up, but of course,
could be. Yeah,
nonetheless, we let the experts handle that. So we'll take a moment and we'll step aside. You're watching Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
See friendship being
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Welcome back to Chiefs football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Now, we did confirm that it's Oscar Ramos, number 30, needing help to get off the field. He's able to just not putting pressure on one of those legs there. Unsure of which one. We hope to get word at some point. Nonetheless, it is still, the drive continues. 2nd and 5 as a handoff up the middle, and we see the ball's loose, but it looks like it is recovered just as fast. But we do have a flag on the field. Unsure.
Pretty quick flag.
Yeah, it was very quick out of the pocket. It might be, usually you see this on an offside or
legal motion, one or two.
Legal motion, and
offside.
Officially offside. So I think that run just got erased, and that's a first down for the Panthers. Yep, and they'll take it 5 yards, first down. So the run's erased, but it is still a first down for Fort Stockton at the 35-yard line. Diaz in the gun. We see Nick Almendarez still in the game on his left hip. 4 receivers spread out. And here we go. Handoff, Almendarez, right side, and he is down. Just a great job. I'm trying to figure out who that made that initial hit. But it's one of those guys right there.
Edge
20,
guys,
I think he's 22 who had it, Evan Gallegos.
Okay.
And we see, here we go. You mentioned this earlier, the D-line complete switch. We see a nose, an end, and a DT come out for another nose, and a DT.
Again, no threat from the quarterback to run right now.
Yeah, I mean, still remaining this dime
dive.
defense. Yeah, it's remaining this dime defense.
Look at that, straight dive.
Okay, here we go. Handoff, Almendarez, and he's able to get knocked down. Making the hit is, we see a little more extracurricular, and here's another flag.
Oh.
22 with the hits. He was not in on the flag there, but Evan Gallegos once again. But here we go. We might see our 4th unsportsmanlike conduct on the Chiefs. These late flags are just what's really killing the Chiefs here.
Well, that's just something they'll have to address.
This is a Monday practice type of deal right here. Yeah, that's I mean, of course, I didn't play football in high school. I played baseball, but I definitely can see. Oh, we might be moving backwards.
Maybe
is this our first one on the Fort Stockton?
Dead ball. Personal foul. Play hit. Number 16. 15-yard penalty. Third down.
So our first one, or excuse me, our second late hit dead ball penalty on Fort Stockton. This is going to push them back 15 yards. So this just became a 3rd and very long, pushing all the way back to the 28-yard line.
Looks like one of the linemen just hit, toward the end of the play.
That's exactly what it is, just late hit. People just, a little too much. So while Fort Stockton has 2 late hit penalties, it has yet to match Lakeview's 3 on sportsmanlike conducts. As Diaz wants to pass, pressure coming, and he's just going to overthrow his intended target. That's all there is to it. 23 in on the coverage. Excuse me, 23 was the intended target. My apologies. Nicky Soteo, and then number 17, Roman Garcia, and on the coverage. So here comes the Panther punt unit. On a 28-point ball game, you can't really blame them with 1:06 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here comes a punting situation for Fort Stockton. Braylon Wyatt, I believe, is the one back to return. And it is off, and we have a flag. We might see a holding call And oh my goodness, great jump by 17, putting a scare. Roman Garcia avoiding it, but we do have a stoppage of play. A flag came out early on both sides of the field.
It could be
holding, offside. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what offsides would go here, but yeah, it looks like we're pushing back. We may see an offsides here.
Legal motion.
Oh, legal formation. So on for Stockton, I believe this is just result.
Decline it and take the ball.
Yeah, they'll take the 5 yards after the kick. So they'll end up starting this drive at about the 42-yard line, it looks about. Yeah, that's where oh no, excuse me, he's going to move a 5, so it'll be 47. Yeah, so 47-yard line for the Chiefs, and that's where this drive will begin. Alviso in the gun. Rios checking back into the ball game at running back after a fantastic drive by Whitfield last drive. And this would be a handoff to Rios, and a cut, he's off to the races. Go, 42-30, and off he goes! Isaiah Rios, touchdown, Chiefs! My goodness, Isaiah Rios, we just talked about it. He did a fantastic drive all game long, got a drive off, and the first touch he gets, sayonara, say goodnight to this one.
I think he's been waiting to do that a long time.
Oh, yeah, the Alpha Paving touchdown, and this game is just getting poured on the Chiefs. What a heck of a way to start 2025. Rios, of course, after the long run, now he has to go kick this extra point. He's back there. Sparks is going to be his holder. Snap, down, ball's up, and it is good. A little less leg on that, but you can't blame when he just ran that a pretty wild time there. But here we go, 42-7. The Chiefs lead the Panthers.
Well, I've been watching Rios for the past 3 years as soccer, and he's just a dynamic athlete and player.
I mean, he's off to the races. I think he only got touched by one guy that entire time, and he just did a fantastic job taking it to the house. I mean, what a response. Last year, as we mentioned in the pregame, they were 2-9 at the end of the year. With 4 games, with losing by 1 score. What could have easily been 6-5. And now here you go against one of the teams you only lose by 3-2 last year at their place after a rain delay over there, after back and forth, bad blood, and despite the negatives, which of course are pretty heavy in terms of a character situation, you are able to lead by 35 points. Looking at the Schurz Landscaping kickoff here. You know, I'm sure Hector Guevara is going to be a lot happier talking about this game on Monday, but of course, knowing how the man is, he's probably going to already be past that, but we're looking to next week.
Sure.
when they go to Snyder to face the Tigers.
Well, it's something Lakeview's needed for a long time, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lakeview's been needing a successful season. This crowd, this family craves it badly, and here we go, way out of there. Rios, that's going to mean it'll get to the end zone. Barely got there, but it's all right. Looking for a late flag, and no flag. Okay, here we go. We are all good thus far. Yes, I mean, I gotta start taking notes here in terms of what we're gonna talk about. You know, and just is great times to really what's going on. But I mean, the Panthers have their work cut out for them now.
Now, who are they playing? The Panthers?
Panthers?
Yeah, no, who are the Panthers playing?
Oh, next week?
This week.
Us.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I think you're talking about Central, wrong cat. No. As a handoff to the outside. Is actually swarmed by Chiefs. Excellent job, excellent stand. And I believe it's going to be number 0 on the carry. That's going to be Amenderes.
My bad, I was thinking Snyder.
Snyder, the Tigers, who you're thinking of. Yeah. Snyder is playing Pecos, and they were tied at 14 at the half. We'll get you updated scores on that during the post-game show here tonight. But here we go. 2nd and 10, officially 10. They somehow got to the line of scrimmage despite just a swarm that came after him. I mean, we're finding success in this dime look. 3 down linemen. which is interesting considering 4 down wasn't much success. It's kind of interesting. Here we go. Diaz looking to pass, pressure coming, and he's able to swarm out of it, rolling left, and he's going to throw it to his receiver, and it's knocked away. Number 9, the intended target. That's Diego Ramos. And excellent job with the pressure by this Chief defense.
Yeah, you can tell number 11 is struggling there, just moving.
Yeah,
he's even walking back.
Yeah.
You can tell he has a little give to him a little bit.
Yep. And that is how the third quarter comes to an end. The Chiefs up 35 points on the Panthers. And you are watching Lakeview Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back after this.
At Texas Bank, we believe in the power of relationships. Our roots are our customers, the lifeblood of our business. We're more than just a bank. We're your trusted financial partner, committed to building lasting connections and providing personalized service that exceeds your expectations. From helping you achieve your financial goals to supporting you through life's changes, we're here for you every step of the way. Experience the difference of banking with people who truly care.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Welcome back to Chiefs Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, excuse me. Well, as mentioned by some partners over the next window, the Chiefs have scored 42 unanswered points, and they lead by 35 as Fort Stockton got this first down carry, and he is swarmed once again. East to west defense 22. By this Chief is absolutely fantastic. Landon Rivas with the carry, 22 making the stop. Evan Gallegos. I mean, look, you see it. You see the defensive line getting through the offensive line. They're just tired. It looks like the team has mentally given up.
And that happens, not intentionally, but it happens.
Here we go, though. 4th down and long, and out comes the punting unit. And, you know, it's quite a time here, indeed. You know, it's but here we go. Oh, and the punt is away, but the flag is down. We may see false start here. Yep, officially false start. So that's going to push him back 5 more yards, making it 4th and 18. But yeah, 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. The Chiefs about a touchdown away to match beat their biggest lead of the 2024 season. Of course, if you're the Chiefs, I know you want as many things as possible. As we see the All of Us Roofing and Solar penalty there on the false start. The punt is down, and it is away. The Olivas penalty, and my goodness, he's trying to wave it off, and he is calling a fair catch. And a fair catch he gets, number 15, Christian Esparza, and avoiding the extracurriculars this time around. That's a good job for Lakeview. Obviously, after the 3 in the first half, you know, some words are probably said in the locker room, and you've yet to see it in the second half.
Almost certainly. And they probably got a 10 lashing.
I mean, we all know it. Obviously, those who are at home probably knowing, seeing the writing on the wall when you think of 3 unsportsmanlike conduct and just knowing how some of the coaches, some men can be, especially in this industry. Hey, we'll see an illegal formation or a false start. New quarterback. Yeah, new quarterback is in
number
for
9.
the Chiefs. Number 9, Caleb Schumpert is in at quarterback, giving out Vizo the well-deserved break. But a false start on the outside. I believe it's going to be number 6, Isaac Torres, is going to move the Chiefs back 5 yards. Yeah, the junior, Caleb Schubert, who, of course, was probably in a battle with Avizo to get this job this year, now in at quarterback with number 22, Evan Gallegos at running back. And what could have been a fantastic read option play was just a simple dive, and it looks like he'll only get about a yard, making it second. Actually, it looks like he just got to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 15.
Yep.
As you see a new running back check in for the Chiefs. Schumper just trying to pass off the play. 4 receivers split out wide, and Schumper's going to throw a little slant route to the right side. That's complete to number 6, fighting through defenders, and that's going to be close to the line to gain. Isaac Torres.
Back
and they'll officially call him short. Yeah, it looks like the backups are all in all around this offense here, short of the line to gain. Officially 3rd and 2. As we'll give you the little backup lineup, what we should expect. For your receivers, Gabriel Alvarez, number 16, as we see a handoff in the middle, and that's going to be number 20, but he is short, unfortunately. Giovanni Mendoza, as number 22 checks back in. Evan Gallegos, and it looks like the Chiefs are going to go for it here. A bunch of new faces on that offense. Let's see, let's try to get you some of those receivers.
Number 44, Xavier Hinojosas. I haven't seen him.
Hinojos. As you see, snap infraction? What just happened? Oh, it looks like the linemen get onto their center there. You might see a snap infraction pushing the Chiefs back. What happened first, the chicken or the egg? And they will call it the chicken. As a offsides on the DT will push 5 yards, an automatic first down for the Olive caught by number 44, Xavier Hinojos. Hinojosa.
Nope, I guess it's Hinojos.
Hinojos.
Seen an A.
I don't see an A either. Hinojos. So great job on the slant there. As you take a look more at those receivers, you mentioned number 33, Zadrian Garibay in the slot there. Schumper calling a toss left side, and that got blown up by the Panther defense. It looked to be a little miscommunication on the play. So, nonetheless,
it's good that these guys are getting to play, though. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean this is the games where you want to see your depth get some action, get some game time. You know, they too are tired of hitting each other. They want to hit the other guys. As we approach 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, I mean the Chiefs just burning this clock away, not want to take any chances. Up 35 in the pistol. And a short snap, but a pass right side is caught. And he's going to be wrangled down at about the 10-yard line. They'll call it the 11 as the Chiefs are in the Angelo MRI red zone. That is Isaac Torres. Excellent job fighting forward. Yeah, they'll officially call it the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5.
That's 2 nice passes by this quarterback so far.
Exactly.
So that's good.
I mean, yeah, Schumper showing
time.
Yeah, Schumper showing some life here, and it lets this guy get some game experience.
Sure.
The off chance, of course, hoping that doesn't happen if Avisa ever goes down.
There's going to come a time where he's going to have to, play. So
play clock is at 6, and the ball is snapped. Pass left side, and it's incomplete. Dropped by 44.
Oh, that was tough. That was almost a good play.
Yeah, incomplete officially.
Xavier again, Hinojos.
Yep, Xavier Hinojos. Just trying to also run a slant himself and just got a little too caught up with the defender. And it'll be 4th down and 6. And the Chiefs are going to go for it. They want to keep the points going.
Well, the second string, so it doesn't,
And here we go. Pass right side is incomplete.
He was there.
He was wide open. It was Isaac Torres once again.
Just a little high, but it was there.
Here's the post-Atlantic's instant replay. I mean, he's wide open. He catches that. He waltzes in, and that's a turnover on downs. And the Panthers will take over at the 11-yard line. As we see the Panthers take over, and it looks like they too may have gone to second strings. I'm trying to identify if that's still Diaz in the quarterback. I believe that is. So here we go. Handoff up the middle. And we'll be, just ran right into the heart of this Chief defense.
Number 1.
Yeah. Yep, number 1. As we see a helmet roll, and that's going to force the number 62, R.J. Ruiz, to have to get off the field for a play at least. He was in on the defense. But here we go. Diaz is still at quarterback, so Fort Stockton maintaining at least some of their starters in there.
Was it 0? I think it's 0 is the quarterback.
Is that 0 a quarterback? Oh, that might be.
Nick Alamandares.
Yeah, that might be 0. So it looks like, I'm trying to find 11 somewhere. Just 11 and 0 are so close when it comes to number fonts. It's a little tough to see. Nonetheless, that looks like 0 to me. Amadera is still back up at quarterback after taking the second quarter. And here we go. A sweet play left side, and he is off to the races. Number 7, showing a little burst of speed. Just an excellent job there.
Got tackled by number 22.
Yeah, Landon Rivas with the carry, number 22.
Evan Gallegos again.
Evan Gallegos.
Gallegos.
Making the stop. So, second string's in there. You're seeing the back of the depth pieces get some action here. So you expect a little bit of things happen, especially if you're facing the first team offense that is Fort Stockton. 6:21 to go here in the ballgame. 35-point lead for the Chiefs. Looking to keep Fort Stockton at a measly 7. And can they hold them off the board for the first time since they scored first in this game? Handoff, right side, and off tackle is good for number 30, Jeremiah Gonzalez.
Number 58 on the tackle.
Yes, indeed.
Damian Lira.
Yep.
I'm not sure how to slur my eye there.
It's all good, but here, a little off tackle, just being patient, finding a gap, he hits it, and he does the rest of the work. It'll be 2nd and 3 after that gain of 7. Here we go, handoff, left side. Once again, it's 7, but excellent job this time by the Chiefs defense.
Number 26.
26 in on the stop, Juan Ramirez. And it'll be 3rd and 2 officially. MC once again making those subs. Lakeview trying to keep the rotation going.
I think everybody's playing.
Oh, yeah. It looks like, hey, guys, if you're wearing a blue varsity jersey, you're getting out there today. Which is the perfect way to be able to reward your team as you approach 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Handoff, 3rd down, and it's up the middle, number 0, Amadeus, and he's off to the races. And it'll be tackled down at the 48-yard line. And that's how you move the chains. Once again, the quarterback power is really costing the team a little bit. It's here on the Postal NX instant replay. And here we go, rush left side toward number 7 once again. So we're finding a little bit more forgiveness in the East-West defense. But
number 26 again with the tackle.
There you go. It's Juan Ramirez
again, like 3 in a row. It seems like 3 out.
He's there. He's there everywhere. He's there. He's there. He's there. He's everywhere. He's here. He's there. He is everywhere.
That's good that we have other kids that can step in. Getting the experience because they're going to eventually have to play.
You're absolutely right. But here we go, another handoff, right side this time. Number 30 with the carry, and he get knocked out of bounds. Number 44. And
number 11.
Yep, here we go though. Just excellent running game. Of course, you're just trying to get out of here at this point. 3:44 to go as he's knocked out of bounds, stopping the clock, and he's going to be down at the 34-yard line. And, did a flag slip out? It looks like. No, we had a flag.
Okay, yeah.
And it looks like we're going backwards. It's going to be holding on the offense. So here we go, backing them up from the end of the play, it looks like. Or maybe from the spot of the foul. I'm not entirely too sure. Nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 8 officially. Oh, the scoreboard calls it 9. That looks to be a long 8. Nonetheless, 3:44 to go at the 50-yard line. Okay, they haven't adjusted yet. So it'll be, 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line. 3:44 to go. Play clock at 4. And the snap is muffed, and Zero is just going to fall on it. A massive loss. Officially, actually, a negative rushing attempt by him. And he's down all the way at the 32-yard line. A massive loss of 18 yards. Well, that's going to knock down the rushing average a bit. There we go, but the clock continues. 3rd and 24. Other words, 3rd and very long as we approach 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Hope you're all having a fantastic night, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you watching us here on Concho Sports Network. And a big victory for the Chiefs. I'm going to call it with 3 minutes to go. Handoff, and he muffs it. He fumbles the handoff. I don't know what just happened, but nonetheless, Fort Stockton recovers it. More extracurricular. A little back and forth. And there's a flag.
Flag.
Yep, man. Yep, yep. I mean, what can you do? It's at the point now where, like, if that was the case, it's going to be it's going to be a new set of downs. It's supposed to be 4th and very long. Unless it's the first one by Fort Stockton. We await the call. Dead ball. And, yep, on the defense. Late hit. That's going to be 15 yards in the first down. I mean, that's not good at all. It's just not a fun time.
Yeah, they will have to address that this week.
Yeah, you know, it's not what you want to see when you want to be. I mean, you're happy you have this score cushion, but it's not what you want to see when you're the Chiefs, having multiple disciplinary type of flags, and I'm sure the team will pay for it on Monday. Nonetheless, 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line for the Panthers as we approach 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the ballgame. Handoff, right side, number 30, able to make things happen, standing on his feet. And down he goes, tackled by number 8, Isaac Monreal.
Number 11 and somebody else.
Raimundo Valero. Actually, I'm assuming that was probably 11 on the initial stuff. No, 8's out there still. Monreal's still out there. So the senior leader making sure his team, his defense, at least trying his best to keep his defense in check. Obviously, that was the first pretty much maybe bruise on the second half for his defense. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout as the coaches take the field. This will be our first timeout for Lakeview. And when you are watching Lakeview football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back after this.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Save thousands during the summer sales drive going on now at Mitchell Buick GMC. Drive a new 2025 Buick Enclave and you can save $4,000. More huge savings. Get this rugged GMC Terrain for only $30,999. You can save $10,000 on a new 2025 Sierra. That's right, you can save $10,000 on this 2025 Sierra. Save thousands during the summer sales drive at Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Welcome back to Chiefs football here on Concho Sports Network as this 2nd down and 5 rush is kept by the quarterback, Almendarez, but he will lose a couple yards. And Watson, the mystery has been solved. The UIL has adopted the 2-minute timeout as the NCAA has. So that's what that was. That timeout was a 2-minute timeout, not a timeout by the Chiefs. So that also explains the random timeout in the first half. We did not know that. But hey, you know what? Again, a week one for everybody. We're all learning here. And in Texas, of course, it's one of those things where, you know, UIO does follow NCAA as he fumbles the snap, but there's a big hole on Medeiros running for his life, and he gets across the 35-yard line out of bounds at the 34. I mean, that's just a great thing, making a bad thing positive. But there's zero, fumbles a snap, and I mean, there was so much penetration by the Chiefs defensive line there that was able to just take it himself and get out there.
Got Calvin Whitfield, 44.
4 is Calvin Whitfield. 44 is going to be Hinoz. Yeah, Xavier Hinoz.
For us or them?
For us.
Okay.
Here we go, though. A first down, and 7's taking this to the outside. The Chiefs even just trying to keep this 7 on the board for Fort Stockton. And, I mean, we're under a minute to go here. And, I mean, the clock is still ticking. Obviously, it would look fantastic on the Chiefs if they're able to have to keep the score where it is for the sake of storylines. You know, we will see how this goes. But nonetheless, as we approach 20 seconds to go in the ball game, it'll be 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line. It'll be a handoff right side, and that's going to be a first down to number 7 as he approaches the Angelo MRI, actually enters the Angelo MRI red zone, and he'll be down at about the 16-yard line. We see, oh my goodness, more jabber back and forth. 33 trying to put his hands up, but it looks like that's how this game comes to an end. And it does! Ladies and gentlemen, Lakeview Chiefs has started 2025 with a 42-7 victory over Fort Stockton, avenging last year's loss. One of the biggest wins in recent memory for Lakeview, coming in as a coin flip matchup between them and the Panthers, but the Chiefs, with 42 unanswered points, take down the Panthers and move on to 1-0 in 2025. As we see the sportsmanship here, the handshakes, obviously a lot of bad blood between these teams. We see the coaches, of course, showing the sportsmanship, but also just maintaining the peace.
Well, you know, like the preseason for learn, you know. Learn and move on and try to get better.
Yeah, no, and that's all you want to do. And of course, the mission continues next week as the Chiefs will go on the road to face Snyder to try to avenge that loss from last year. But of course, that's going to be a topic for Monday to get more insight on the Snyder Tigers. Whenever we're going to step aside for a second. When we return, we will discuss this game and talk about some of the scores around the Concho Valley, at least the teams affected in our area. You are watching Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
In Texas, driving trucks is woven into the fabric of our culture. At Mitchell Toyota, we know it as truck country, plain and simple. Built right here in Texas, Tundra is the truck for you. Get this new 2025 Tundra with 1.99% APR for 72 months, or save $5,000. This Tacoma is just $36,538 and 4.75% for 60 months. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
friendship be?
Welcome back to Chiefs football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Partner, 42-7. What a massive statement win for the Chiefs tonight.
Very positive game, first game coming out of the chute there for our Lakeview Chiefs. Started off slow just in first quarter, but after that, it kind of went our way pretty much the whole game long.
Yeah, and we will recap tonight's game on Chiefs Insider, which you can watch live from Shenanigans or here on Concho Sports Network, YouTube, Facebook, or on the Concho Sports Network app. Obviously, we have a couple scores to go around at least the areas that affect us. First and foremost, Wall unfortunately could not keep the shutout going, but they are leading Mason 48-7. I'm sure that's going to go final. That is final. We have been informed that is final. Wall with a massive victory in week 1. Of course, we got to look at, when we look at one, we got to look at another. Central actually able to come back a little bit in the second half, but it does fall short, losing 42-21 over Abilene High. So, obviously a
fifth-ranked team in the state of Texas in 5A.
Their work cut out for them there, but you know what? It works out nonetheless. We take a look at some of the other games here that some future opponents for the Chiefs. First and foremost, La Mesa losing by 2 points to Littlefield, 49-47. That is final. So one team does go down there. Taking a look also at a district opponent facing a non-district opponent for us. Pecos leading Snyder 21-14 in the fourth quarter. They were tied at 14 at the half, so just a constant probably defensive struggle there. We'll talk about the Tigers on Monday. Big Spring was another one, not an opponent for us, but we did pick that game. That's a district opponent, excuse me. District opponent, they are trailing El Paso Riverside 24-12 in the third quarter. And then, of course, we look at Burnett, a big non-district opponent, at least towards the middle of the season. They trail Lago Vista 15-zip. So, just field goals, it looks like. Field goals galore.
Vista's a very good team.
Field goals galore over there, nonetheless. Looking over at Andrews, they were leading Clint by a lot, and they end up just decimating Clint. 54-zip. That's a big win to start the season for the defending district champions.
I'd expect that from Andrews.
And then Sonora, that 40-0 score does hold final. A massive statement win for the Broncos. I did pick Miles, so I look like an idiot there, but that's okay. We'll come back to that on Thursday. San Saba and Great Creek, another game that we were looking at when it came to our pick'em. San Saba 27, Great Creek 12. Kind of an expected result, but a lot lower than the initial.
Right, closer than I thought it'd be.
A lot closer than most thought to be. Cristobal with another one against El Dorado, excuse me.
El Dorado.
24, Dorado. Okay, I feel like I'm losing my mind. El Dorado. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know why I always get them back and forth. Nonetheless, Cristobal falls 24-14. So, that's pretty much all the scores we were checking at halftime. Those are all the scores we were looking at. Oh, actually, there was one more, but it was not popping up. Let me see if we got anything. Nothing there. So, I'm not sure what happened with Winters. Maybe they played yesterday.
Maybe they played.
Unsure. But that was another one. The ice balls we're looking at between Frost and Winters. Well, partner, as we end this broadcast, what are your final thoughts from tonight's game?
Well, I loved how Lakeview survived the first quarter. The first quarter didn't really go our way. Kind of some unfortunate happenings for Fort Stockton when they lost their quarterback. Seemed like their air went out of them. But I loved how the offense and defense played.
Yeah, no, it's a fantastic time. Just excellent, complete win for the Chiefs. And, of course, we'll talk to head coach Hector Guevara on Monday, or at least we'll talk to one of the Chiefs coaches. I wouldn't be surprised if we get either coordinators Derek Allenbar or Andy Cortez.
And something that we probably needed, a good win like that. And hopefully that can take us a long way.
Yeah, a fantastic job overall by these Chiefs. team. Just a fantastic statement win. I'm sure Coach is going to be happy about this as the camera follows some of the players celebrating with the fans. The Chiefs faithful ecstatic after a massive win like that tonight. Awesome. As we see some of our crew on the camera talking to some of the players. But, I mean, if there's any other last thoughts there, partner, I think we're good to send this one off.
Like I said, it was just a great way to we've needed this for a long time, going back, several years since I've been back home in San Angelo since 2016. So hopefully, we can build on it and keep building because that's the way football goes. You got to keep building and just hope that things work out.
Fantastic. On behalf of my partner Arthur Andrade, our camera people, Owen and Adrian, thank you for all you do. And, of course, producing and directing the legend Shea Harris himself. My name is Chad Miller. And, as always, take care of each other and yourselves. We can't wait to see you on Monday to talk about this big statement victory. Lakeview defeats Fort Stockton 42-7. Have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy college football. And, of course, my bias, hook 'em horns.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night.